Have you ever felt the weight of the world on your shoulders? That constant pressure to achieve, to succeed, to make things happen? It's exhausting, isn't it? But what if I told you there's another way? A way that allows you to relax, to trust, and to let the universe work its magic in your life. Think back to a time when everything just seemed to fall into place effortlessly. Maybe it was landing your dream job without even trying, or bumping into an old friend at exactly the right moment. These weren't coincidences. They were examples of the universe working in your favor when you weren't forcing things to happen. This is the power of relaxation and trust. It's a concept that might seem counterintuitive in our fast-paced, goal-oriented world. We're taught from a young age that success comes from hard work, determination, and never giving up. And while these qualities certainly have their place, there's an often overlooked aspect of success that we need to talk about. It's the art of letting go, of trusting that the universe has a plan for you that's far greater than anything you could orchestrate on your own. It's about understanding that sometimes the best thing you can do is relax and allow things to unfold naturally. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how can I possibly relax when I have bills to pay, deadlines to meet, and goals to achieve? It's a valid question, and one that many of us struggle with. The truth is, relaxation doesn't mean inaction. It doesn't mean sitting on your couch all day, waiting for good things to magically appear in your life. Instead, it's about finding a balance between effort and surrender. It's about taking inspired action while remaining open to the possibilities that the universe presents. It's about trusting that when you're aligned with your true purpose, the right opportunities will come your way at the right time. Consider the analogy of a river. When you're constantly pushing and striving, it's like trying to swim upstream. You're exhausting yourself fighting against the current. But when you relax and trust, you're allowing yourself to flow with the river. You're still moving, still making progress, but you're doing it with ease and grace. The state of relaxed trust isn't just more enjoyable, it's also more effective. When we're relaxed, our minds are clearer. We're more creative, more intuitive, and better able to recognize opportunities when they arise. We're not clouded by stress and anxiety, which often lead us to make poor decisions or miss out on great chances. Moreover, when we trust in the universe, we open ourselves up to possibilities beyond our limited perspective. Think about it. How many times have you stressed and worried about something only to find that the outcome was completely different and often better than what you had imagined? The universe has a way of surprising us, of bringing us exactly what we need, even if it's not what we thought we wanted. But to experience this, we need to loosen our grip on control. We need to trust that even if things don't go according to our plan, they're going according to a greater plan. This doesn't mean we become passive observers in our own lives. Far from it. Trusting the universe is an active process. It requires us to stay present, to be aware of the signs and opportunities around us, and to have the courage to act on them when they appear. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When we trust that the universe will provide, we stop operating from a place of fear and lack. We become more generous, more open-hearted, and ironically, more likely to attract abundance into our lives. Think of it this way. When you're relaxed and trusting, you're like a magnet for good things. Your positive energy attracts positive experiences. You're not repelling opportunities with stress and desperation. Instead, you're creating a welcoming space for wonderful things to enter your life. But let's be real. This isn't always easy. We live in a world that often values hustle over harmony, that equates busyness with importance. Choosing to relax and trust can feel like swimming against the cultural current. It requires courage, practice, and a willingness to let go of old patterns. So how do we begin to cultivate this relaxed trust? It starts with awareness. Begin to notice when you're forcing things, when you're operating from a place of stress and anxiety. Recognize how it feels in your body, how it affects your thoughts and action. Then practice letting go. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you don't have to control everything. Trust that the universe has your back. This doesn't mean abandoning your goals or responsibilities. It means approaching them from a place of calm confidence rather than frantic worry. Meditation can be a powerful tool in this process. Even just a few minutes a day of quiet reflection can help you tap into that sense of trust and relaxation. As you sit in silence, visualize yourself surrounded by the loving support of the universe. Feel the tension leave your body as you surrender to something greater than yourself. Another powerful practice is gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. This simple act can dramatically change our energy and open us up to receiving more good things. Remember, the universe responds to your energy. When you're constantly worried and stressed, you're sending out a signal that life is hard, that good things are scarce. But when you relax and trust, you're broadcasting a very different message. You're saying, I'm open to receiving. I trust that good things are coming my way. This shift in energy can lead to remarkable changes in your life. You might find that opportunities you've been chasing start chasing you instead. Problems that seemed insurmountable suddenly have simple solutions. People who can help you achieve your goals seem to appear out of nowhere. It's not magic. It's the power of alignment. When you're relaxed and trusting, you're in alignment with the natural flow of the universe. You're no longer fighting against the current. You're flowing with it. This doesn't mean that challenges won't arise. They will. But when you're coming from a place of relaxed trust, you'll handle these challenges differently. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you'll view them as opportunities for growth. You'll trust that they're happening for a reason, that they're part of your journey. Think about the most successful people you know. Chances are they're not the ones who are constantly stressed and frazzled. They're the ones who seem to move through life with a sense of ease and flow. They're not forcing things to happen. They're allowing them to unfold. This is the secret that many of us miss. We think success comes from pushing harder, from doing more. But often it comes from doing less. Less worrying, less forcing, less controlling. It comes from trusting more, relaxing more, and allowing more. So I challenge you to try this approach in your own life. The next time you feel yourself getting stressed about a situation, take a step back, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you don't have to figure everything out right now. Trust that the universe has a plan, and that plan is better than anything you could come up with on your own. Start small. Maybe it's trusting that you'll find a parking spot without circling the block 10 times. Maybe it's relaxing about a work presentation, knowing that you've prepared and the right words will come. As you practice this in small ways, you'll build the confidence to apply it to bigger areas of your life. And here's the beautiful thing. As you begin to relax and trust more, you'll start to see evidence of the universe working in your favor. You'll notice more synchronicities, more coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. These experiences will reinforce your trust, creating a positive cycle of relaxation and alignment. Remember, this isn't about becoming passive or giving up on your dreams. It's about pursuing those dreams from a place of trust rather than desperation. It's about knowing that you're supported, that the universe wants you to succeed, and that sometimes the best thing you can do is relax and allow that success to come to you. So take a deep breath, feel the tension leave your body. Trust that everything you want is already on its way to you. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Your job is simply to relax, to trust, and to be ready to receive all the good that's coming your way. As we continue this journey together, we'll explore more deeply how to cultivate this trust, how to recognize the signs that the universe is working in your favor, and how to align your desires with the natural flow of life. But for now, I want you to sit with this idea. Let it percolate in your mind and heart. Notice how it feels to consider the possibility that you don't have to struggle so hard, that success can come to you with ease when you're in alignment with the universe. This is just the beginning. The power of relaxation and trust is a transformative force that can revolutionize every aspect of your life. It's a journey of discovery, of letting go, and of opening up to the infinite possibilities that surround you. And the best part? This journey starts right here, right now, with your decision to relax, to trust, and to allow the universe to work its magic in your life. As we continue our exploration of relaxation and trust, let's turn our attention to a crucial aspect of this journey, cultivating trust in the universe. This isn't just about believing in some vague cosmic force. It's about developing a deep, unshakable faith in the natural order of things, in the flow of life itself. You might be wondering, how can I trust in something I can't see or touch? It's a fair question. In our tangible, results-driven world, trusting in an unseen force can feel like a leap of faith. But consider this. Do you see the air you breathe? Do you see the gravity that keeps you grounded? Just because we can't see something doesn't mean it isn't real or powerful. Trusting the universe is about recognizing that there's a greater intelligence at work in our lives. It's about understanding that we're part of a vast, interconnected web of existence, and that this web is inherently supportive and abundant. Think back to a time when something unexpectedly wonderful happened in your life. Maybe you ran into an old friend who offered you a job opportunity, or perhaps you stumbled upon a book that changed your perspective at exactly the right moment. These aren't mere coincidences. They're signs of the universe working in your favor, guiding you towards your highest good. Recognizing these signs is the first step in cultivating trust. Start paying attention to the synchronicities in your life. Notice how certain themes or patterns keep reoccurring. These are breadcrumbs left by the universe, guiding you along your path. But here's the catch. To see these signs, you need to be present. You need to be aware. How often do we rush through our days, so caught up in our thoughts and worries that we miss the magic happening around us? Cultivating trust requires us to slow down, to become more observant, more attuned to the subtle whispers of the universe. This doesn't mean you should start looking for meaning in every little thing that happens. It's not about becoming superstitious or abandoning critical thinking. It's about opening yourself up to the possibility that there's more to life than what meets the eye. It's about developing a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world around you. As you begin to recognize these signs and synchronicities, you'll likely encounter one of the biggest obstacles to trust: fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of letting go, fear of being disappointed. These fears are natural. They're part of our survival instinct. But they can also hold us back from experiencing the full richness of life. Overcoming these fears is a crucial part of cultivating trust. It requires us to step out of our comfort zone, to be willing to take risks, to be open to new possibilities. It means choosing faith over fear, even when everything in our logical mind is screaming at us to play it safe. Remember, trust isn't about blind faith. It's not about sitting back and expecting everything to magically work out without any effort on your part. True trust is active. It's a collaboration between you and the universe. You do your part, setting intentions, taking inspired action, and then you trust the universe to handle the details. This balance between action and surrender is where many people struggle. We're so conditioned to believe that we need to control everything, that if we're not constantly pushing and striving, nothing will happen. But the truth is, sometimes our efforts can actually get in the way of what's trying to unfold naturally. Think of it like planting a seed. You prepare the soil, plant the seed, water it, ensure it gets sunlight. But you don't dig up the seed every day to see if it's growing. You trust in the natural process of growth. You do your part, and then you allow nature to do its part. The same principle applies to cultivating trust in the universe. You set your intentions, you take inspired action, and then you step back. You allow. You trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating events in ways you couldn't possibly imagine. This doesn't mean you become passive. Far from it. Trusting the universe often requires great courage. It means being willing to follow your intuition, even when it doesn't make logical sense. It means being open to opportunities that might seem risky or unconventional. It means having the faith to keep going, even when you can't see the entire path ahead. One powerful practice for deepening your trust is gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. This simple act can dramatically change your energy and open you up to receiving more good things. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for the warm sun on your face, for the smile of a stranger, for the cup of coffee in your hand. As you practice gratitude, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. This creates a positive cycle, reinforcing your trust in the abundance of the universe. Another powerful practice is meditation. Taking even just a few minutes each day to sit in silence can help you tap into a deeper sense of trust and connection with the universe. As you meditate, visualize yourself surrounded by a loving, supportive energy. Feel the tension. Leave your body as you surrender to something greater than yourself. Affirmations can also be a powerful tool in cultivating trust. Choose phrases that resonate with you and repeat them daily. I trust in the perfect unfolding of my life. The universe supports me in every way. I am open to receiving all the good that life has to offer. As you repeat these affirmations, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind, replacing doubt and fear with trust and confidence. It's important to remember that cultivating trust is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when your faith is tested, times when things don't seem to be working out the way you hoped. In these moments, it's crucial to hold on to your trust even more firmly. Often, what seems like a setback is actually a setup for something better. The job you didn't get might be making way for an even better opportunity. The relationship that ended might be clearing space for a more fulfilling one. Trust that even in the challenging times, the universe is working for your highest good. This doesn't mean you won't feel disappointed or frustrated when things don't go as planned. It's natural to have these feelings. The key is not to get stuck in them. Acknowledge your emotions, then return to a place of trust. Remind yourself that you don't have the full picture, that there might be factors at play that you can't see or understand yet. As you deepen your trust in the universe, you'll likely start to notice changes in your life. You might find that you're more relaxed, less anxious about the future. You might notice more synchronicities, more lucky coincidences. You might find that opportunities seem to come to you more easily, that the right people show up at the right time. But perhaps the most significant change will be in how you feel. There's a profound peace that comes from trusting in something greater than yourself. It's a feeling of being supported, of being part of something vast and wonderful. It's the knowledge that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. This trust doesn't mean that life will always be easy or that you'll never face challenges. But it does mean that you'll approach those challenges differently. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you'll view them as opportunities for growth. You'll trust that they're happening for a reason, that they're part of your journey. As your trust deepens, you might find yourself taking more risks, following your intuition more often. You might find the courage to pursue dreams that once seemed impossible. Because when you trust in the universe, you're tapping into a source of infinite possibility. Remember, the universe responds to your energy. When you're constantly worried and stressed, you're sending out a signal that life is hard, that good things are scarce. But when you relax and trust, you're broadcasting a very different message. You're saying, I'm open to receiving. I trust that good things are coming my way. This shift in energy can lead to remarkable changes in your life. You might find that opportunities you've been chasing start chasing you instead. Problems that seemed insurmountable suddenly have simple solutions. People who can help you achieve your goals seem to appear out of nowhere. It's not magic. It's the power of alignment. When you're trusting and open, you're in alignment with the natural flow of the universe. You're no longer fighting against the current. You're flowing with it. As you continue on this journey of cultivating trust, be patient with yourself. Like any skill, trust takes practice. There will be days when it feels easy and days when it feels impossible. The key is to keep coming back to it, to keep choosing trust over fear, faith over doubt. Start small. Practice trusting in little things. Trust that you'll find a parking spot. Trust that the right words will come when you need them. As you build your trust muscle in these small ways, you'll find it easier to trust in bigger things. Remember too, that trust is personal. What helps one person cultivate trust might not work for another. Experiment with different practices, meditation, affirmations, gratitude, journaling, and see what resonates with you. Trust your own intuition about what feels right. As we near the end of this exploration of cultivating trust in the universe, I want to leave you with a thought. Trust isn't just about what you receive from the universe. It's also about what you give. As you deepen your trust, you might find yourself becoming more generous, more compassionate. Because when you truly trust in the abundance of the universe, you know there's more than enough to go around. You understand that by lifting others, you lift yourself. You become a channel for the universe's goodness to flow through you and into the world. So I invite you to take this leap of faith, to open yourself up to the possibility that the universe is working in your favor, to trust that everything you need is already on its way to you, to relax into the flow of life, knowing that you're supported, guided, and loved beyond measure. As we move forward, we'll explore how to align your desires with this universal flow, how to take inspired action while remaining open to the magic of possibilities. But for now, I want you to sit with this idea of trust. Feel it in your body. Let it permeate your thoughts. And notice how it begins to shift your perspective on life. Trust in the universe isn't just a nice idea. It's a transformative force that can revolutionize every aspect of your existence. It's the key to living a life of ease, abundance, and joy, and it all begins with your decision in this moment to trust. What if I told you that the key to achieving your deepest desires lies not in pushing harder, but in aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe? It might sound counterintuitive, especially in a world that often equates success with constant hustle and struggle. But the truth is, when we learn to align our desires with the universal flow, we tap into a power far greater than our own individual efforts. Think about a time when everything in your life seemed to click into place effortlessly. Perhaps you met the right person at precisely the right moment, or an unexpected opportunity fell into your lap just when you needed it most. These weren't mere coincidences. They were examples of you being in alignment with the universal flow. This alignment is what we're going to explore now. It's about understanding that your desires aren't separate from the universe. They're an integral part of it. When you align your desires with the universal flow, you're not swimming against the current anymore. You're allowing the powerful current of life to carry you towards your goals. But how do we achieve this alignment? It starts with clarity. You need to be crystal clear about what you truly want. Not what you think you should want or what others expect you to want, but what resonates deep within your soul. Take a moment right now to reflect on your desires. What do you really want in life? What would bring you true fulfillment and joy? Don't censor yourself. Don't worry about whether these desires seem practical or achievable. Just allow yourself to dream big. Now, here's where many people get stuck. They have these big dreams, but they don't believe they're possible. They look at their current circumstances and think, how could I ever achieve that? This is where trust comes in, the trust we've been cultivating. Remember, the universe is abundant. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Your job is not to figure out how to make your desires happen. Your job is to align yourself with the feeling of already having achieved those desires. This is a subtle but crucial shift. Instead of focusing on the lack of what you want, you focus on the feeling of having it. How would you feel if your desire was already fulfilled? What would your day look like? How would you carry yourself? By embodying these feelings and this energy, you're sending a powerful signal to the universe. You're aligning yourself with the frequency of your desire. And when you're in alignment, the universe can bring you opportunities and circumstances that match that frequency. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. Alignment requires inspired action. But this action comes from a place of joy and excitement, not from stress or obligation. When you're aligned, the right actions will feel natural and effortless. Think about a time when you were doing something you loved. Time seemed to fly by, didn't it? You were in a state of flow. This is the kind of action we're talking about. When you're aligned with your desires and the universal flow, taking action towards your goals feels like this. But what about when things don't seem to be going your way? This is where many people lose faith and fall out of alignment. They see a setback as a sign that they're on the wrong path. But often, what seems like an obstacle is actually redirecting you towards something even better. Trust that the universe has a plan that's bigger than what you can see right now. Sometimes a delay is actually divine timing. Sometimes a no is actually pushing you towards a better yes. When you trust in the process, you remain in alignment even when things don't go as expected. Another key aspect of alignment is letting go of the how. So often we get caught up in trying to control every detail of how our desires will manifest. But this limits us to what we can conceive with our finite minds. The universe has infinite resources and can bring about our desires in ways we couldn't even imagine. Your job is to focus on the what and the why. What do you desire? Why do you desire it? How will it make you feel? Leave the how up to the universe. This requires trust, but it also opens you up to miraculous possibilities. Consider keeping a manifestation journal. Each day, write down your desires as if they've already happened. I am so grateful for my dream job that allows me to use my talents and make a difference in the world. I am thankful for my vibrant health and boundless energy. Write in the present tense with feeling and gratitude. This practice helps you align your energy with your desires. It trains your subconscious mind to look for opportunities that match your desires. It keeps you focused on what you want rather than on what you lack. Meditation is another powerful tool for alignment. As you sit in silence, visualize yourself living your desired life. Feel the emotions associated with having your desires fulfilled. This isn't just daydreaming. It's actively aligning your energy with what you want to attract. Remember, the universe responds to your vibration, not your words. You can say you want something all day long, but if your energy doesn't match that desire, you won't be in alignment. That's why it's so important to feel the feelings of already having what you desire. This might require some inner work. If you have limiting beliefs or fears around your desires, they can block your alignment. For example, if you desire financial abundance, but deep down believe that money is the root of all evil, you're sending mixed signals to the universe. Take some time to examine your beliefs around your desires. Are there any that might be holding you back? If so, work on reframing these beliefs. Replace limiting thoughts with empowering ones. Money is a tool for good and flows easily into my life. I am worthy of love and attract healthy relationships effortlessly. Another powerful practice for alignment is gratitude. When you're grateful for what you already have, you're operating from a place of abundance rather than lack. This aligns you with the abundant nature of the universe. Each day, take time to appreciate what's good in your life right now. This doesn't mean ignoring your desires for more. It means recognizing that you're already abundant, already blessed. From this place of gratitude, you can attract even more to be grateful for. As you work on aligning your desires with universal flow, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. The universe is constantly communicating with us, guiding us towards our highest good. But we need to be open and aware to notice these signs. Maybe you keep seeing the same number everywhere. Or perhaps you overhear a conversation that seems to be speaking directly to your situation. These could be signs that you're on the right track, that you're in alignment with the universal flow. Trust your intuition as well. When you're aligned, you'll often feel a sense of excitement or a knowing about certain opportunities or decisions. This is your inner guidance system, your direct line to universal wisdom. Learn to trust and follow these intuitive nudges. It's important to remember that alignment isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. Your desires may evolve over time, and that's okay. Stay flexible and open to the possibility that the universe might have even better plans for you than what you've imagined. Sometimes, what we think we want isn't actually what's best for our highest good. When you're truly aligned with universal flow, you're open to receiving what's truly best for you, even if it looks different from what you initially thought you wanted. This requires a level of surrender, not giving up on your desires, but surrendering your attachment to how they manifest. Trust that the universe knows what's best for you and is always working in your favor. As you practice alignment, you might notice that your desires start to shift. You might find yourself desiring things that are more in line with your true purpose, things that serve not just you, but the greater good as well. This is a sign of deepening alignment. Remember, you are a part of the universe, not separate from it. Your desires, when they come from your true self, are the universe's desires expressed through you. By aligning with these desires, you're aligning with the creative force of the universe itself. This alignment can lead to a sense of flow and ease in your life. Things start to happen more effortlessly. Opportunities arise seemingly out of nowhere. You find yourself in the right place at the right time more often. But don't mistake this ease for passivity. Alignment often requires courage. It might mean letting go of things that no longer serve you, even if they're comfortable. It might mean taking leaps of faith when your logical mind can't see the whole picture. Trust that when you're in alignment, you'll be guided to take the right actions at the right time. These actions might not always make sense to others, but they'll feel right to you. Follow that inner guidance even when it seems risky or unconventional. As you continue on this journey of alignment, be patient with yourself. Like any skill, it takes practice. There will be times when you feel perfectly in sync with the universe and times when you feel out of alignment. This is normal. The key is to keep coming back to your practice, to keep choosing alignment over struggle. Remember, too, that alignment isn't just about receiving. It's also about giving. As you become more aligned with universal flow, you might feel called to share your gifts with the world in new ways. Trust these impulses. When you're in alignment, your actions naturally benefit not just you, but others as well. In fact, one of the surest signs of true alignment is that your desires and actions contribute to the greater good. When you're aligned with universal flow, you become a channel for positive change in the world. Your success uplifts others. Your joy spreads to those around you. As we come to the close of this exploration of aligning your desires with universal flow, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe expressing itself in human form. Your desires, when they come from your true self, are the universe's way of evolving. By aligning yourself with these desires and with universal flow, you're not just improving your own life, you're playing your unique part in the grand cosmic dance. You're fulfilling your purpose, your reason for being here. So I invite you to embrace this alignment, to trust in the wisdom of the universe, to believe in the power of your desires, to take inspired action from a place of joy and excitement, to remain open to the infinite possibilities that surround you. As we move forward, we'll explore how to maintain this alignment in the face of challenges, how to interpret the signs and synchronicities that guide us, and how to live each day in harmony with universal flow. But for now, I want you to sit with this idea of alignment. Feel it in your body. Let it infuse your thoughts and actions. Aligning your desires with universal flow isn't just a technique for manifesting what you want. It's a way of living in harmony with the cosmos. It's a path to joy, fulfillment, and purpose.